Today we are going to learn about oral literature. Oral literature is the spoken art transmitted by the word of mouth. Common features of oral literature. Repetition. Number one, repetition. Words or phrases that are repeated more than once. Example, they went and went and went. Dialect, translation, fantasy, thesis and link word in the story. Symbolism, these are symbols accepted. These are symbols represented and accepted by the community.
About riddles. These are short pieces that pose a challenge or a question and are expected to be answered or solved. Characteristics of riddles. They are short, they are metaphorical, they are almost in two equal parts. They test the knowledge of the environment. They require an introductory formula. They require a challenger and a respondent to respond. Uses of riddles. They are used to entertain, to socialize children, to spark creativity, to enable the children to think quickly, to educate the children about their environment. I have a riddle, and my riddle is riddle come. I go this way and I go that way.
Today we are going to learn about oral poetry, and oral poetry is poetry that is composed and passed verbally. It can also be poetry that is performed. We go to examples of oral poetry in Lesotho. We have that is Moshushu Moshasha. You are fond of praising their ancestors. Your praises are poor when you leave the warrior. Another, we are also going to forms of oral poetry. We have epics and ballads. Another thing, we are going to stylistic and forms of oral poetry. We have heightening of language. We have parallelism. We have prosodic. Another thing, we are going to type oral poetry is divided into two. We have temporal poetry and competitive poetry. Thank you.
Today we are going to learn about narratives. Narratives. These are simple stories. They are referred to as fables and folklores. Specific features of narrative. 1. Opening formula, like once upon a time. 2. Closing formula, like they lived happily ever. 3. Ideophones, sound produced by actions like kwa, pa, ka. Songs. Number 5. Songs, like watoto wangu we, mimi mama yenu, sina nguvu tena ya kuua simba, simba ni mkali, aliua baba, akaua mama, watoto wangu torokeni. Thank you.
Okay, today we are going to talk about songs, and first of all, let's know the definition of a song. A song is a phrase of music with the words which are sung. Now, in songs, we have many types of songs, whereby we have the love songs, children's songs, war songs, and many others. Now, let's start with the children's songs. Children's songs, these are songs which are sung by children during their playtime, and they are usually short, and they are used to entertain the children, and that's all about the children songs. Another type of songs is the war songs. These are songs which are sung by warriors when they are going for war, and they are sung loudly. And when the warriors are performing this type of song, they usually hold the weapons on their hands, and that's all about the war songs. Now, let's talk about the love songs. This type of songs is whereby the songs are sung to express romance, and they're sung by somebody to express the feelings of love to the beloved one. And they're usually meant for two, which are lovers, and that's all about the love songs. Now, let's talk about the political songs. Political songs, these are songs which, when they are sung, they praise the political leader. And they are usually sung during the campaigns. Now, these songs, they are usually sing loudly, and where there is a large group of people, or there is a crowd of people. That's all about the political songs. Now, let's talk about the epic or the heroic songs. Heroic songs, these are songs which, when they are sung, they mention the heroes in a certain community. Now, this type of song, they are sung to praise the heroes of the community, and that's all about the heroic or the epic songs. Let's talk about the cradle songs. Cradle songs, these are songs which are sung or performed to mark the birth of a child. Now, this type of song, all the songs, they are usually performed by women and girls only, and that's all about the cradle songs. Before I went up, let's talk about the last type of song, which is these type of songs are sung during the funeral. They can be sung maybe after or before the funeral has ended. Now, before I went up, let's talk about the features or uses of songs in general. Songs are used to entertain. That is the first use. The second use is they are used to teach moral values, and they also help one to have listening skills and also learning skills, and that's all about the songs. Thank you.
I greet you all.
We also greet you.
Today we are going to learn about tongue twisters. They are also called word puns or word plays. These are utterances words that have similar sounds or words. We go to characteristics of tongue twisters. Number 1, they have similar sounds or words which rhyme and form rhythm. Number 2, they are repetitive words or sounds. Number 3, they are short. Number 4, they have meaning that can be understood after keen reading. And number 5, they are sounds that are confusing to the reader. We go to the uses of tongue twisters. Number 1, to entertain. Number 2, to teach children. Number 3, to train children on how to speak or pronounce words correctly. Number 4, to teach children on their environment and new words. The example of tongue twisters, which goes like, she said the seashores are the seashore. Thank you.
I'm going to take you through types of narratives. We have types of narratives. They include etymological myths. These are stories that explain the origin of things. The purpose of myth is to ensure that people could answer questions on some phenomena. Examples, they are camper. Death came when the dog cheated people that God have said that they are going to die. Characteristics of myths, they explain the natural phenomena. They have a moral teaching. And we have some parts of the narratives or stories. They include introduction, we have problem, conflict, and climax, and solution. Thank you.